Hello everyone. Are you ready for another fabulous Friday idea? I have an idea I wanted to share with you. It's one of my favorite techniques to use. For today's card, you're going to need a scrap of lemon lolly, a scrap of white, a piece of white that's the layer 4 by 5 1/4, and your card base, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. You're going to need your medium daisy punch and a 1/2 inch circle punch. These may be retired, but I use them because I love daisies. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do some scoring. So I'm going to take and I'm going to angle this. Now I've drawn a line on my scoreboard. I use my scoreboard a lot because I like the look of the, I can't think, of the scoring versus your trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to put this corner here and this corner here, but I'm not going to use those for scoring. I'm going to slide over several, and I'm going to go down this one, and I usually go down mine 3 times so I get a nice score. And I think I just did that wrong. I sure did. Hold on. All right, I'm going to use this one as an example. I want my scoring to go from here to here. So if that's the case, all right, that's opposite. All right, let me think about this. It's got to go from here down to here. So when I score it, I want to go from here to down here. All right, so it's opposite. Let's try this one. Put this here and this here. All right, and this time I'm going to do the top. And I'm going to go from here down 3 times. I think I've got it. Yes. And see, I just like the look of it. Now, if you like the debossed, you can use the debossed. I'm going to put this, line this back up. I'm going to move over one line and score it 3 times. Over another line, score it 3 times. Over another line, score it 3 times. And then over one more time and score it 3 times. So I've scored 5 lines, and that gives me this nice little interest there. All right, we're done with the scoreboard. All right, this is a quick and easy card. Once you get your scoring done, you're going to take your card base. And Lemon Lolly is a nice spring color. I'm moving towards using my spring colors. This is going to go on like so. Now, it's probably hard for you to see the scoring on the video. It's one of those things. All right, and I'm going to add some glue. And I'm using glue because my score lines are there's not that many that it's not going to affect whether the paper grabs or not. So I'm going to put this on here, make sure it's straight, and put it in place and hold it. All right. Oh, you know what I forgot? I totally forgot to grab a sentiment. All right. Now I'm going to take my punch and I'm going to punch out 3 daisies. And 3. And I don't think I have glue dots over here either. I think they're on my table. I'll have to grab them. All right, now we're going to work with our punches. And what I do is I take 2 of them and curl the petals down. Now when you do this, don't pull hard, because if you do, you're going to rip a petal off, and then you'll be doing he loves me not. Okay, and then this one I'm going to take and I'm going to curl them up. I like this way because it gives my daisy a nice full look. Well, my glue dots weren't on the table, so I had to grab a new package. All right, I'm going to put a glue dot in the middle of this one. All right, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stagger it slightly and leave some open space. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put the glue dot on the back of this one so that it goes in here. And I'm going to, I got to turn it to kind of fill in my space. All right, so there's my flower, and I need my center, and I'm going to put that on with the glue dot. Love my glue dots. They are make creating so easy sometimes. I know a lot of people use the glue, but sometimes the glue dots are better. And I'm going to pull in a dimensional. I do have two. Good. That's all I need. I'm going to flip this over. I already had two cut. And I'm going to put one here. Oops, the back came off with it. Every once in a while I get a sheet where the back comes off. It doesn't separate from the back. So I just have to be aware of that and go for it. All right. And I put those on. Now I'm going to take my pokey tool and take my backs off. And I'm going to put my flower right there. All right, and let me get a sentiment. And I'm going to use from Heartfelt Hexagon, I hope your day is filled with joy. I just think it's a great sentiment to use in the spring. This card is really bright and cheery, so, all right, I'm going to ink that up. Make sure if you have your card put together, open it up, because if not, even though you've done it, see how it pops up like that? And you have a tendency to catch it wrong. So if you do it this way, it's not going to pop up. You can hold it down better. So let me get this straight. And then I'm going to put this down here and hope it's straight. And it is. And now I need some gems. Oh man, I forgot everything today. Okay, this is the opaque ovals, and they have some lemon lolly in here, so I'm going to use those on my card. So I'm going to take this out, and my take your pick tool is on the table. I used it in class. So I'm going to take one big one, and I'm going to put it, let's put it here. And my reasoning is this has a lot, and then I'm going to take this and put it here, and another small one and put it here. So I've kind of filled in that space a little bit. And there's today's idea. And I pulled in the Cheerful Daisies stamp set to add the daisy to kind of take that theme all the way through. I hope you enjoyed today's Fabulous Friday idea. I appreciate your watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the information below. I send out a newsletter once a week, unless it's class time, on Saturdays, and I include a tutorial and other things to help you with your crafting. Have a great weekend. Bye.